Hi, I'm Greg from RV Haulers. I want to introduce you to another truck that arrived in our yard that I think is going to be a fantastic converted RV hauler. This is a 2011 Volvo Model 780, so it's the largest, tallest sleeper. It has 557,000 miles. The D13 engine programmed for 500 horsepower and an I-shift transmission. The interior is fantastic. Mechanically an exceptionally sound, beautiful driving truck. Just feels like a brand new truck. I'd like to give you a tour of this pretty unique looking truck. I'd like to introduce you to Tom. If you haven't seen him before, he's been in some couple of recent videos. He's been hanging out here in our yard on his cross Canada tour. He's heading from one coast all the way to Nova Scotia. Tom is the owner of Micah from Washington, and Tom has been, oh look, we put him to work. He's been helping us out on some RV haulers. But we have an important bit of business about this truck. Every truck needs a name. And Tom here in our campground has been watching a flurry of activity around this truck, I think he said. It appeared in the yard and he said, man, it was just like, well, I won't tell you what he called it. I'll leave it up to Tom. Tom has got a bit of official business to do. Please go ahead.
I hereby christen this RV hauler as Storm!
What was that?
Storm!
Storm, there we go. Now let's take a tour. This truck is really a beautiful truck to drive. Super strong on the highway, really stable. Engine sounds beautiful, and all of our inspections have proven that this is a super truck. This truck was owned by a fellow named Gil. He owned two Volvo trucks, and because of the economy struggling a little bit here recently, he was forced to sell one of his trucks. This truck has been custom painted for the company that he was working for. They mandate that all of their owner-operators have to paint their trucks to match the corporate colors. Originally, this was a silver metallic color. And underneath this black, it's, a factory color, and the frame has been left untouched. This truck had fenders on it, so as a result, the back of the sleeper is really nice. Gil, just 5 months ago, before he was challenged with fewer loads than he could afford, put brand new tires on it. So these are low profile Michelins. These are not recaps, they're brand new. He only put 3,000 miles on new steer tires and new drive tires, so they're great. And to give you an example about the nice life this truck had, take a look at the frame. This is a 2011. Very, very little rust inside those frame rails. The truck does not have a rear end locker. We took the fifth wheel off, the commercial fifth wheel that used to be here, just so we could see and inspect things underneath. The engine's checked out fantastic. Just as a test, I took off the decals here and I gave this part of the truck a polish. You can see we had a storm come by. So you won't find much in the way of any paint chips or scratches on this truck because it is new paint. Right now you just see water droplets. We have put in new headlights We have polished the lower fog lights. And one thing I'd recommend, I want to do a good polish of the chrome bumper. I'll take you inside next. So here at the passenger side door, I want to show you that the original silver color is still here. When they painted this truck, they did it fast, and honestly, they did it cheap. I like to show everybody rust. So on the driver's side, this is perfect. Not a mark. I'm going to show you rust on the passenger side is perfect. Driver's side is not. I want to point out the rust on the driver's door. It's amazing that the passenger can be that perfect. And on this side, I'm seeing this rust underneath. And unfortunately, it has transferred through to the outside. I want you to be aware of that this is something that we can try to clean up. We could invest in painting. That's something that you should decide on. And paint chip wise, I have two. It's down to the original gray silver metallic underneath. Good candidate for some paint touch up, I think. These two, three. Let's go back inside. Quick look from this side at the dash, and you'll notice right away that these are the high-end swiveling seats that face rearward. I'll turn on the overhead light, hang on. There we go, just a bit more light. The rear plastics, bed, walls, cushions, all excellent. Gil was a shoes off driver. I did my usual go slow. For imperfections, I want to show you up here. The CB radio's here, and Gil had screwed here a CB radio speaker, a louder speaker. And I'm going to try to perhaps sand this a little bit, just try to work down those screw holes and make it less noticeable, but they are there. This is a very expensive big piece to replace, and I'm hesitating to do so until I get customer direction. You'll see here that the truck has a factory inverter. Both seats are in great shape. This driver's seat swivels around to the back as well. The dash is really good. Really good. I have one piece that I have yet. I'm waiting for this to come in. He had an antenna that came out here, but I can replace this one piece. It's on order. So this Volvo that we've named Storm is beautiful inside, mechanically just super sound, but I want to be very clear about the paint. Gil had this paint job done very cheaply. I'm quite disappointed in it. If you run, you can't tell this in the video, but if you run your hand over the paint, you can tell that it wasn't done well. We've looked around, the paint definitely seems to be adhering very well. This paint job is only about 5 to 6 months old. But if you are considering repainting a truck to perhaps match your fifth wheel trailer, this is a great opportunity. We were able to purchase this truck for a very good price. Few drivers are enamored with the orange and black. Maybe you just want to paint the nose black again. Maybe you want to paint the whole truck again. Or maybe you're looking for a really good deal. This is it. Here in Canada, this company that Gil was working for is a railroad company. It's CN. And they paint all of their locomotives this color. And they also have all their trucking owner-operators paint the color the same. So here in Canada, everybody knows when they see the orange nose and the black body, they know who that company or who that driver is hauling for. But in the United States, hey, you don't see these trucks. You wouldn't. I don't know that it has that history or knowledge. I don't know that it's really a problem. But I have to say, oh, I was just kind of dreaming. I wish this was still the original silver, but it's not. But we got a really good deal because other truckers here in Canada, they would have to change this paint color. They wouldn't want to be necessarily seen as driving for CN. You know, they want to have their own style or their own color. So if you want to repaint this truck, it's an excellent candidate. We can definitely afford to do so because we got the truck for a great deal. If you want to drive this truck as is, man, you're putting thousands of dollars in your pocket for fuel, probably for a few years. My name is Greg from RV Haulers. Please, if you want to know what this truck would cost, tailored or singled and customized to your likings, please contact me. Of course, I can't just price a quote over the phone or anything like that very quickly. I need to find out what you're looking to have done to your truck. Everything we do when we create our RV haulers is custom. So please give me a call or send me an email and we can do a web conference, go through my spreadsheets and pricing and determine what storm would cost tailored to your liking. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, you know to use the comments field down below as well. Appreciate your time, and if you have an opportunity, please give me a thumbs up or like my videos. It helps other people find them as well. Thanks for watching.